Sky, why are you in a bathroom with gloves on? I didn't have a video for today, so you're gonna talk to me while I work, because that's what I gotta do right now. So just don't mind me when you hear noises in the background while I work. But yeah, no, I did not have a video out today. I thought I was gonna be able to record one. And that all fell to pieces. And I realized, oh shit, I don't have a video. But I had to go shopping for Christmas, or for Christmas Eve. So, and I had to meet that very early. And then I wanted to at least eat something for lunch. And nobody wants to watch a mukbang anymore. Especially not if somebody just eating chips. I mean, let's be so for real. But yeah, you know, just kind of talk. Since you will be watching this on Christmas Eve, Merry Christmas Eve. I hope that you're having a great Christmas. A great Christmas Eve. Right now, I'm just cleaning bathrooms. I love it, to be honest. I know that people are like, and all judgmental. I thoroughly enjoy it. Like, you know, some of us just enjoy the odd jobs. I don't have to really deal with people other than people I work with. I mean, that can get dramatic at times, but I can keep to myself. I don't have to be with somebody at all times, which is great because my social battery can go down really quick. Socializing with certain people. With other people, I would say not so much. Like, I have a pretty good social battery, but with other people, there's just some people that drain you socially, and you're just like, ugh. And there's some people who like don't even make a tick on your social meter. Those are the people I like to be around the most, because then I don't feel drained. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, don't mind me. I'm just a cleaning and making lots of noise. So yeah, how are you? How's life? What are you planning on doing for the Christmas season? Please let me know. And then there's no comments. There has been a lot of drama going on in my life. And it's not because of me, if that makes sense. I just happen to be the common denominator. Now, I know what you're thinking. Sky, if you're the common denominator, aren't you the problem? No. I'm just not a little bitch about it anymore. You know what I mean? Like, once upon a time, I'd be like, no, I don't want problems. I don't want to confront people. Now I'm like, oh, hell no. You're not going to lie on me. You're not going to lie on my name. And you're not going to fucking make me so passive that I just go along and let you gaslight me on your bullshit. Absolutely not. I let that happen to me so many times, especially in relationships, that now I'm like, no, try again. Don't do that shit to me, you know? So, yeah, I don't let people lie. Like, if you're gonna tell a story, at least make it true, you know what I mean? Don't make up shit. That's so bananas to me. I thought somebody came through the door. That would have been awkward. But, like, you know what I mean? If your life is that, whatever, you ain't got to make it interesting. It's already interesting. So don't make up shit. Like, you sound like you want to be a victim so fucking bad. Anyways. So, I don't know. It's just crazy because the other day, I got into a screaming match with one of my coworkers. Hold on, I'm gonna go get some toilet paper. I gotta fill it up. And mind you, this person, he's like constantly lies, right? Like, and I mean like habitual liar. It is crazy, dude. And so I got tired of it because, like I said, I'm not confrontational until I have to be confrontational, right? So he kept lying. I got sick of it, and I finally said something. You know, I was like, "Hey, yo, you ain't gonna be sitting here lying. Not about me. Like, if you're gonna say something, one, at least let it be true, and two, say it to my fucking face. Especially if you're over there rah-rah-rahing about how you're such a tough guy and people just need to say things to your face. If you're saying that you're about that life, then be about that life. You know what I'm saying? Don't start whatevering around. I don't know. It was so silly. Oh, fuck. I forgot to get the toilet paper cover. I have one in my basket. I'm not worried about it. So anyways, it's stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, people just making something out of nothing. And I'm just not here for it. Like, if I tell you whatever, just own up to your stuff, you know? Yeah, I did that. I messed up. I'm not perfect. Right? None of us are. I don't get it. I genuinely do not get it. But hey, you do you. I'm not tripping off of whatever. You know what I mean? Ugh. I don't know, people are so silly and so childish, and I can't stand it. One of the things that are going on really has absolutely nothing to do with me other than me existing, I guess. And I'm not going to get into that. But, because, like, I just don't want to stir the pot, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's some things that I'm like, it's not worth stirring the pot. And there's other things where I'm like, here's all the tea. Let me get a snack. You know what I'm saying? There's stuff that I'm like, oh, dish. And there's other stuff where I'm like, it's not that big of, you know what I mean? Like, especially I feel like when you get older, like don't get me wrong, I love talking about like past stuff and whatever, but it's not to stir up drama. It's just to have a conversation and be like, yeah, this is what I went through, you know? I think a lot of the time people are like, oh, so-and-so is trying to stir something up. That's why they're bringing it up, blah, 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 blah. For me, I'm just like, hey, look, lesson learned. Let's all move on. But, like, I can still talk about my trauma. Why not, you know? I don't know. Anyways. I am excited for the 2026 year. It should have great vibes. I feel like everybody says that. Usually I'm not like oh my gosh, life changing, blah, 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 blah. But like this year, I feel like 2026 is going to be my year. I don't know how, I don't know why. I feel like 2026 is going to be a year. Ulta Beauty's coming up. I'm probably not going. The BlizzCon's coming up. Definitely not going. I feel like I just don't have friends anymore. That, you know, whatever. I don't even play World of Warcraft anymore because I just don't have the time. I mean, I would like to make World of Warcraft content, but nobody wants to watch that shit, you know? So it's like, am I wasting my time by playing and recording it? Who knows? Anyway, I'll be right back because I'm about to make damn it. That was anticlimactic. I'm about to make some loud noises.
Queen.
So now that we have gotten that done, make sure you always put the safety on, regardless, because there's always like a little bit in there, you know what I'm saying? So now that we got that done, sorry I sound like I'm so out of breath. It's because I've been running around like a crazy person today. Ugh. So let's see. Probably by now I am in your timeline making appetizers. Sorry, I had to think about it. Maybe I am putting my ham in my oven roaster. By the way, I love my oven roaster. If you ever want to like just cook something and not have to worry about turning on the whole ass oven roaster is the best. I'm so in love with my oven roaster. I make my turkeys and my ham in my oven roaster. It is the best thing ever. That's the only thing that I use it for. And to be honest, it is like dirt cheap compared to like normal price of appliances. It gives you that thorough cook that you need. It's great. I don't understand why more people do not cook with it, other than maybe space. But like I have a tiny apartment too, so like I find space because it's so worth it. I think I bought mine for like $30. I think right now it's anywhere from like 35 to 40 bucks. Swear to God, I'm so obsessed with mine. It's worth every penny I've spent on it. If my mom had room at her house, I would buy her one too. But I feel like she has enough appliances. I wanted to buy her a bunch of pink stuff for her kitchen, right? She has like a lot of stuff already. So can't really help her out there. You know, my sister is trying really hard to help her get rid of a bunch of stuff. Sorry, I didn't mean to out you, Mom. I just mean that she has a lot of good stuff. It's just a lot of good stuff, you know? Especially with us kids, like buying her shit throughout the years or getting handed down stuff. Like it's hard to get rid of all of your shit because you don't know, you get so attached to it, especially when it's sentimental. So that's what I meant. I made my mom sound like a hoarder. I mean, like, lightweight. But, you know, my grandfather was a hoarder, so I try really hard to be the complete opposite. But I also live in a small apartment, so it looks like I'm a hoarder. But I tell you what, if I haven't used something in like, I don't know, a year, I throw it away. Like I'm like, oh, have I used this? No, garbage, you know? And it's weird because, don't get me wrong, I love collecting stuff, but I also love throwing away shit. Like just recently I went through my utensils drawer. I threw away a bunch of chopsticks. I threw away a bunch of straws that I had. Am I gonna need those straws and chopsticks? Yeah, probably, but I'm gonna be real with you. Now that my sister is in the military, I'm the only one who uses chopsticks in my house. So I might as well just get me a 1 set or maybe just 2 sets, because ain't nobody else using chopsticks in my house. So what's the point of me having like 50 chopsticks? I might as well just get 1 pair that I like. And to be honest with you, I didn't even like the pair of chopsticks. I didn't like any of the chopsticks that we had. So I would just rather go and buy myself a new set of chopsticks that are better. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm joking, I do. So anyways, what else? Yeah, so I got rid of a bunch of straws. Here's the thing, right? I like having a set of things. I don't like having a bunch of different things. And when my sister was living with me, she liked having different things. But I get it, you know what I mean? I get why that was her vibe. For me, I think because I lived in such an environment where you had like nothing matched, it just drives me nuts. And that's just like the difference between her and I. And like I said, it's not invalidating her at all. You know, we just have different preferences. That, and I am OCD, so like, even with my son, I probably told you guys this before, but I don't like that my son blends all his toys together. It drives me nuts and I just have to deal with it. Hold on, let me get my mom. I'm making all the noises. It drives me absolutely bananas because I just want to get a bunch of storage bins and organize all his toys. A part of my therapy is resisting the urge to organize his toys. I can pick up his toys here and there, but I cannot go through and take the time to organize them. And I knew to some people that might seem so strange, but again, it's such a compulsion that I have to learn how to deal with my own stuff. It's also difficult for me to see that he has pieces to things but doesn't have the whole collection. Oh my God, that makes my skin crawl. And I know like people who don't have, my broom came clear off my stick. I know people who don't have OCD, like don't get that. You're just like that. You just sound like a crazy lady. And I probably am a crazy lady, but I'm a crazy lady that likes to have things organized. And so I think for some people, when you live in such a place or you're coming up in a home that's so disordered, all you want is order. Or you go on the other side of the scale and you want all the disorder because it helps you like feel a sense of control. The other thing too that can happen So anyways, so yeah, sometimes it's easier to have spots that are disorganized. Like I hear from not a lot of people, I've heard from some people that they, like, especially when you're creative, you have to have the rest of your house organized, but your room can be a mess. And again, it's something that you're controlling. Like, you know where things are, you know, it's not a things have to be clean, and it's things have to be under my control. Get it? So a lot of people like kind of misunderstand that part of it. But I am done in here. So I'm going to talk to you guys later because I have to go to the men's room. In the men's room, the door is open and I can't be talking to myself because I'm self-conscious. So thank you for joining me on this sweaty journey, and I will see you guys later. Look forward to cooking video tomorrow, and then Christmas video, and then we're gonna talk more about the future upcoming podcast. Okay, bye.
Soft girl shimmer with the winter glow. Big dreams sitting on your pretty little sleeve. You don't try hard, you just breathe and you achieve.